Welcome to SOS Media, your number one source of the latest news, opinions, and in-depth investigations that dig deeper into today's developing stories around the globe. We all can recall that R. Kelly, who was 56 years old at the time, was sentenced to 30 years in prison by United States District Judge Ann Donnelly. On September 27, 2021, following 6 weeks of trial, a federal jury in Brooklyn convicted R. Kelly of all 9 counts of a superseding indictment, charging him with racketeering predicated on criminal conduct including exploitation of children, forced labor and Mann Act violations involving the alleged coercion and transportation of women and girls in interstate commerce to engage in illegal activity. We can also recall that on that unfortunate day, Breon Peace, the United States Attorney for the Eastern District of New York, and Steve Francis, Acting Executive Associate Director, Homeland Security Investigations, announced the mind-boggling sentence. They wrongly and hurriedly accused R. Kelly for purportedly using his fame, fortune and enablers to prey on the young, the vulnerable and the voiceless for his own gratification. The evidence at trial included the testimony of 45 government witnesses, including more than 10 alleged victims, 5 of whom were named in the superseding indictment, testimony from employees of R. Kelly, text messages, video and audio recordings, photographs, phone and travel records, DNA evidence and expert witnesses. Videotape recordings are frequently utilized as evidence in court proceedings across various legal jurisdictions. Before such recordings can be admitted into evidence, several procedural steps must be followed. Initially, their admissibility is assessed considering factors like relevance, authenticity and reliability. Authentication is crucial, necessitating confirmation that the recording accurately depicts the events it claims to represent. This can be achieved through testimony from relevant parties, witnesses present during the recording, or through technological means such as metadata analysis. Moreover, a foundation must be laid to establish the recording's relevance and probative value, providing context and demonstrating its connection to the case at hand. It was very unfortunate that the court relied on an individual, who also claimed to be a victim, to say the girl in the video recording was 14 years old. Throughout trial, objections arose from R. Kelly and his legal team challenging aspects such as the authenticity, relevance and the court's reliance on hearsay. Unfortunately, though, the judge ruled against these objections, ignoring the assurance of a fair and accurate consideration of the evidence. Eventually, the tape evidence was admitted, with the judge instructing the jury on how to evaluate the recording alongside other evidence presented. Ultimately, the weight and significance given to the recording lay with the trier of fact. Determining someone's age solely from a video recording can be challenging, particularly if the video quality is poor or the individual's appearance is not clearly visible. While certain visual cues such as facial features, posture and mannerisms may offer clues about a person's age, accurately determining their age based solely on a video recording can be unreliable, especially if the individual's appearance is obscured or if the recording is of low quality. Regarding the use of unclear video recordings in court sentencing, it's essential for courts to consider the reliability and quality of the evidence presented. Unclear or low-quality video recordings may lack sufficient detail to accurately assess the events depicted or to identify individuals involved. In such cases, the admissibility and weight of the video recording as evidence should be carefully evaluated. Courts typically weigh various factors when determining the admissibility of evidence, including its relevance, authenticity, reliability and probative value. If a video recording is unclear or of poor quality, it may not meet the standards necessary for admission as evidence. Furthermore, even if admitted, its reliability and accuracy may be subject to scrutiny during the trial. If a court decides to use an unclear video recording as evidence in sentencing, it's crucial for the judge or jury to carefully consider its limitations and potential impact on the case. They should assess whether the recording provides sufficient information to support a fair and just decision, taking into account any doubts or uncertainties raised by its quality or clarity. Unfortunately, this too was not the case during R. Kelly's trial. Some jurors who presided over that same 2008 trial, which was on state charges, said that they had no choice but to acquit the R&B star because the girl, by then an adult, didn't testify. On the stand, Jane conceded that she lied to a state grand jury in 2002, when she said that it was not her in the video. Jane, the pseudonym for the then 37-year-old woman as she testified, paused, tugged at a necklace and dabbed her eyes with a tissue as she surprisingly said publicly for the first time that the girl in the video was her and that the man was R. Kelly. When the prosecutor asked how old she was at the time, she said quietly, and I mean quietly said, 14. I was afraid something bad would happen to Robert, she told jurors about why she didn't tell the truth then, referring to R. Kelly by his full first name. I was protecting him, she passionately said, but later adding that federal prosecutors assured her she would not be charged with lying to authorities if she testified truthfully at this trial. R. Kelly has vehemently insisted that he is not the individual depicted on the tape, raising questions about the authenticity and accuracy of the video recording as evidence. In legal proceedings, individuals have the right to challenge the evidence presented against them and to assert their innocence. R. Kelly's denial of being the person on the tape suggests that there may have been a case of mistaken identity, or that the video recording had been misinterpreted or manipulated. R. Kelly has time and again clarified that if any tape had a minor, then it would never be him in those videos. This certainly shows you that he doesn't deny the fact that he has been part of such videos, but never and never with an underage. That is the confidence that certainly tells a lot about his innocence. Possibilities that Jane lied about her age are very high, as that has been the trend with the rest of the alleged victims seeking restitution. As R. Kelly goes through with the appeal court arguments, let us as usual rally together in support and optimism. R. Kelly has demonstrated exceptional dedication and an unwavering commitment to justice. It is in times like these that our encouragement can make a significant impact. Our positive energy and support were definitely a source of inspiration, providing R. Kelly and attorney Bonjean with the confidence they needed to present compelling arguments before the court. Let's stand united behind him, remaining optimistic about a favorable outcome. We undoubtedly know the fact that R. Kelly will emerge from the confines of prison with a mixture of gratitude for his newfound freedom, but also with the heavy burden of the years wrongfully taken from him. The world outside has changed in ways he will scarcely gauge, and yet, despite the challenges that will definitely lay ahead, he is determined to reclaim his life and rediscover the rhythm that had unfortunately been silenced for so long. We want R. Kelly free sooner than later. Thank you for watching today's video, brought to you by SOS Media. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our videos. Also remember to leave your comment about today's topic in the comment section below.